you've been the guy who got struck by lightning and survived. You'd think you'd hang it up.
Then you'd make them
you'd
so much
ride it
richer.
out, being the guy who got the second chance and made the best of it. But instead, Jordan Belfort is selling shameless crypto masterminds, and this isn't even his first one. The New York Times actually reported on a previous one he did charging $40,000 a pop.
Okay, so he lowered his price. He's a man of the people. He knows not everyone could afford that last time, the $40,000. So now he's got one that's roughly about $29,000.
Which I guess the lowered price is because of
What is this photo? I want to learn about fake gurus, because I am one.
Things in life I don't like mayonnaise on burgers or pineapple.
Wait, what? You don't like mayonnaise on burgers? What? That's like the whitest thing about me. I enjoy my mayo.
On pizza. But there's only one thing that I truly cannot stand.
You gotta sell something. I don't know what you gotta sell, but you gotta sell something.
This is what's happening tonight. It's the masterclass on how to go from 0 to a 7-figure revenue business.
When people say, oh, is this get rich quick? You better hope that it is.
The get rich quick schemes. That's actually how this channel started.
He's not Canadian? Wait, that's not a Canadian thing. In Europe, they put mayonnaise on burgers, right? Am I so out of touch? No, it's the chat who are wrong.
With a series called Fake Gurus, dedicated to exposing all the grifters out there who got wealthy by selling people on how to get wealthy. That sort of thing. And
I think I offset my enjoyment of mayonnaise with my incredible enjoyment of the spiciest of spicy foods. That's how I offset the whiteness of my enjoyment of mayonnaise.
There was a point at which, believe it or not,
no mayo, only aioli. Oh, don't get me wrong, aioli is superior. In fact, I would consider many different versions of and combinations of mayonnaise to be superior to just raw mayonnaise. You know, like a tartar sauce. Tartar sauce is better. It is superior.
we were winning the war. The message
Spicy
was
mayo
getting
is
out
good.
there.
Sriracha
Hey,
and mayonnaise
don't
together.
buy a get-rich-quick scheme. But if I'm being honest, we've been away for a while, talking about crypto, right? And I've been slowly but surely hearing whispers on the wind that the grifters and fake gurus, they're back.
Whoa.
And this time, they've teamed up. Like a gang of hyenas, they've realized there's safety in numbers. And to be honest, I don't know if I can stop them. I'm talking, of course, about Jordan Belfort and Brian Rose's alliance and course. That's right, the piss drinker of Wall Street and actual Wall Street.
I forgot about that. The piss drinker. Oh, man. And yeah, I mean, this is the character from The Wolf of Wall Street.
Street fraudster. Together, they have joined forces. And individually, sure, I could probably take them. But together, I'm not so sure. I'm worried that their powers of persuasion might be too much even for me, CoffeeZilla, the internet detective. So I want to warn you guys ahead of time, hold on to your wallets. They may try to take them from you in this video. And we're going to investigate the return of the fake gurus.
Here at London Real Studios, I will be hosting a 2-day crypto DeFi.
Oh, great. Yeah, love me some DeFi. I do want to talk for 2 seconds about the fact that gurus never went away. They evolved, and TikTok is fucking riddled with so many douchebag assholes, usually in relation to real estate, but there's so many on there. It's like, hey, you want to live your best life? Look at me. I've got 14 amazing cars right behind me. I've got a whole bunch of women. They all have fake tits, every single one of them. This is the life. And you want this? I'm going to teach you every technique in these short, easily digestible 60-second TikTok videos. You're going to love every single one.
By NFT and Metaverse Mastermind with the Wolf of Wall Street himself, Jordan Belfort. Jordan is an industry titan who's become a household name for his ability to build multi-million-dollar companies and work with the who's who of business and the blockchain.
Speaking of the blockchain, I got to bring this up. If you didn't hear about it, this is just one of the best stories to come out in the last couple of days in crypto land. I'm at the NFT New York conference again in Times Square, and Snoop walked by, flanked by security. I grabbed his handler, said I'm a reporter, would love a few minutes with him. The guy said he's actually an impersonator. Legally, they can't say it's him. They hired him to drum up excitement. And he legally had to state that his name was, in fact, Dupe Snog. Dupe Snog. D-O-double-P. Dupe Snog.
Oh, wait. Pause it real quick. Okay, a lot to unpack here. I'm feeling pretty unpersuaded, to be honest with you. First thing I gotta say, I love how they describe Jordan Belfort. as being famous for building multi-million-dollar businesses. I mean, that's one way to frame it, I guess. I mean, here I was. I thought Jordan Belfort was famous for scamming people, going to jail, and then having Leonardo DiCaprio play him in a movie. But, you know, who am I kidding? I'm not hosting the crypto mastermind, The Wolf in the Rose. That's what they call this, by the way.
The Wolf in the Rose.
The other thing I want to talk about real quick is the price for this 2-day event, this mastermind. I mean, how much would you pay to get the two titans of this industry teaching you? $100, maybe $200 for 2 days? Wrong answer. The price of going to this event is $24,000. Ladies,
wait, that wasn't $24,000. That was 24,000 pounds. 24,000 pounds. All right. UK to USD converter. All right, we're going to go 24,000. That would be $29,425 US. $29,425. Like that's some people, unfortunately, entire year's salary in a 2-day course.
Is $24,000. Ladies and gentlemen, that's
what is that in
almost
CAD? Probably like $35,000 Canadian. I'm just gonna roughly guess something around there. That's obscene. I guess it is getting pretty close to Bitcoin price. And not at the time of recording. Bitcoin's even lower now. Hold on, Bitcoin price. Oh no, okay. Bitcoin has rebounded a little bit. It's now 20,000. It was as low as 19. Oh no, it hit 18. Holy shit, the ceiling. Yeah, it's dropped. Well, sorry, 18,999. But yeah, it's not looking great for the crypto world. You know what's fucked up though? That 24,000, that ultimately is probably something that a crypto enthusiast rich person could easily afford.
the price of a Bitcoin just so you can hear the two biggest grifters on earth try to sell you on buying Bitcoin. I mean, they really do pitch themselves in this as sort of the experts in the field of cryptocurrency.
With gourmet catering throughout each day and a strictly limited number of places available, this is a unique opportunity to be personally tutored by two of the most recognizable former Wall Street traders who are now at the forefront of the crypto industry.
I mean, once again, I don't mean to quibble here, but most recognizable how? This is a more shameless duo than if Elizabeth Holmes and Trevor Milton started a How to Start a Business masterclass. I mean, you're right. You'd be technically recognizable, all right. And can we just talk for a second about Jordan Belfort? I mean, what happened to that guy? I thought he was like teaching how to sell a pin or something. Instead, he's selling investment advice again. And you'd think he would have learned his lesson. I mean, he ruined his life as a scammer, got federally indicted, went to prison, and then he came out. He probably thought his life was over, only to have his career resurrected by none other than Leonardo DiCaprio. You think at that point you've made it, right? You've been the guy who got struck by lightning and survived. You'd think you'd hang it up.
Then you'd make them
you'd
so much
ride it
richer.
out, being the guy who got the second chance and made the best of it. But instead, Jordan Belfort is selling shameless crypto masterminds, and this isn't even his first one. The New York Times actually reported on a previous one he did charging $40,000 a pop.
Okay, so he lowered his price. He's a man of the people. He knows not everyone could afford that last time, the $40,000. So now he's got one that's roughly about $29,000.
Which I guess the lowered price is because of
What is this photo? All right, so I want to show everyone my incredible chest. I want to show off the pecs, get them interested, but I need an angle. What are we thinking here? Phone on the floor? Phone on the floor? Phone on the floor. Okay, let's go with phone on the floor.
And Rose being a part of it, which makes sense.
It's a good thing he's male presenting, otherwise that would have been a banned
illegal, right? They know that it's not illegal to sell overpriced courses. It's just a pretty scummy, disgusting thing to do because they know they don't know how to make you rich with crypto. They don't know whether the price is going to go up, down, left, right, or sideways, which is why instead of actually investing themselves and making money that
unless the entire lesson was how to make a rug pull. Because it seems like that is just something that people pull off all the time in the crypto world without a lot of problem, oversight, or SEC involvement. So if that's the entire lesson, if it's like, hey, what you got to do is you got to make a shitcoin, get some kind of whatever name, you choose it. It could be probably associated with Elon Musk, call it, the Muskie coin. That's probably going to work. Then you get a whole bunch of people to get really excited on it. If you have extra money, get a celebrity to endorse it and then promote it for you. It would really help if you're already a famous YouTuber or gamer or streamer, because then you can just do it really easily. You just go on your show and then you talk to everybody about how they have to invest on the ground floor and you'll all get mega rich together. And then once they pour in their real cash, you just take it all out. You take it all out and then it's going to drop to nothing. And then everyone will get really worried and everything. And then you just never talk to them again. You just never ever speak to any of them. You leave the Discord, you let them have at it, and that's just it. And boom, you can make a cool couple mil, maybe even 10 mil, depending on how many people you can convince. Not a bad idea. I just realized that I basically gave away their $29,000 course for free. Oopsie. Well, you all owe me now, chats, okay? You owe me $29,000. I expect payment.
That way, they sell you on how to do it and tell you that you're going to make money. I mean, just to give you an idea of the absolute lack of credibility of these guys, let's actually talk about some of the crypto calls they've made in the past. Brian Rose, for example, on May 5th, posted a live stream about Terra Luna, saying why you need to know about it, how it had all this value locked in it. That was 2 days before it crashed to zero, and Brian deleted this tweet. He
wasn't exactly jumping in at the right time there. That wasn't really a ground floor decision. Yeah.
Posted on May 3rd about crypto.com's
I'll pay you in Mayo
kept
coin.
secret
I'll accept Mayo
and why
coin.
you need to know about Kronos the day after they slashed their rewards and their price started to fall and plummet. And look, Jordan Belfort is a little bit better, but only slightly. Like in 2017, he said Bitcoin was bad, but then in near March 2021, near the all-time high of Bitcoin, Jordan Belfort all of a sudden jumps on the bandwagon and says he's a...
Yeah, see, this is the thing. If you want to pretend to be a guru or to be some kind of, coin Stradamus or something like that, then you're obviously going to say, hey, by the way, this is a really risky thing. Don't invest in this risky thing that no one really knows what it's going to do or take off. That thing takes off and it's reaching like highs of $60,000. Then you just ride the wave and you'd be like, oh yeah, this is just going to keep going up and up and up. It's probably going to reach $100,000 by the end of the year. Then you delete the tweet and then you come back and you're like, hey, I predict that Bitcoin will plummet. It's going to plummet into the ground because I've been seeing this thing being the trend, just the thing that anyone else could see and then talk about. But I'm a guru. That's what separates the two of us.
bull. Says it's going to 100K.
I think what happens first before anything long term, I think it goes higher technically, probably to 100,000 or more. But what happens over the long term?
Let us never forget, John McAfee predicted Bitcoin was going to go over $100,000 and made a bet with himself publicly that he would eat his own cock. Yes, that he would eat his own cock if it reached a certain or didn't reach a certain amount. It did not, and as far as I know, before his untimely death, he did not eat his own penis. So that one remains to be seen.
I still think is an open question. I'm a bull, certainly for the short term, and I love blockchain technology overall.
What? Now, of course, Bitcoin did not go to $100,000 in the short term, and instead is trading at $27,000, which is half of the price you would have bought it at had you bought when Jordan Belfort.
I appreciated Dogecoin mainly because it started as a shitpost. Like the thing with Dogecoin, when Dogecoin was what, like 2 or 3 cents? Yeah, like everyone else, a bunch of people poured money into that, and then it did just take off. So if you put in like $1,000 and then you pulled out when it was at like 60 cents, you probably walked away with a lot of money. The shitty thing is the people who suddenly got the FOMO once it started reaching like the 50 cent area and started being like, well, this is a legitimate investment. I've seen all these celebrities do it, Snoop Dogg, all these other people. I should probably pour in my life savings or whatever it is into this thing. And Elon Musk is about to go on SNL. And apparently when he goes on SNL, he's going to do a whole thing. He's going to do a Dogecoin routine. So it's bound to just go to the moon on that spot. So I'll pour in even more money. And then, of course, Elon Musk goes on SNL and it just free falls because it was that exact moment that every single holder was just sitting there being like, and sell. Like, oh, let's hit the sell button all at once. And then
suddenly jumped on the Bitcoin bandwagon. And these are the guys, mind you, who are supposed to teach you the secrets of wealth in crypto. The only real secret being that there's anyone still left buying these guys' ridiculous courses. Because Jordan Belfort is an actual former criminal who got indicted for defrauding people. And Brian Rose is a well-known grifter who dances on a new topic every day. One day it's the digital freedom platform, then he's running for mayor. Now he's doing this DeFi grift, which he will, of course, abandon as soon as it's inconvenient. So if you're buying this, understand that you're not learning about the opportunity. You are the opportunity.
Yeah, that's entirely true. Do you enjoy the Serfs but prefer not to have to use your eyeballs? Many are saying this. Well, we've got the solution for you. It's the Serf Times in podcast form, available on most major podcasting networks now. If you enjoy it, please consider leaving a good review and feedback because it really helps the show out, apparently, and it's free, just like the podcast.
To our gods, Xander Corvus and Peyton L. Just, we are prepared to embark on a mighty jihad in your name. To our monarch, Tom Spiker, we are but your humble jester, attempting in vain to get you to laugh. To our valiant knights of the Round Table, Benji Arnie, Tech Tink, Scary Earth Human, Tony, DM Rivera, Resident Scarecrow, Sir Nickus, Mayred, Cheryl Alvarez, Ruby Kelly, Brandon, Words Greenwood. It doesn't matter what I believe, it only matters what I can prove. Egbert Celine, Matthew Scarborough, Stellar Vision, Ariane McCarthy, Daniel Sutton, Coulter Smith, Jenna Tao, Quiet 185, Anna Loves Riley, Omni, Riley and Anna, Poodlehawk, The Tim Caucus, Multimondi, Trevbot, EXE, Brian Ephraim, Lemmy 101, Anthropophojack, Saren 42, Catherine, Ramon Acosta, Incosin, Agent NDN, Violent Orchard, Political Puppy, La Media Panza, Zach Christensen, Todd Buckingham, and Todd Lajeunesse. We raise our mugs and salute our brave heroes off to another glorious conquest.